Columbia, Houston, Simo on air to ground 1 and 2 when you're ready.
We're ready.
Roger, Jim. The MMT had all players in on the meeting, right through from the factory, and the consensus is they just do not understand the behavior of fuel cell 2. Even though your folks' efforts have done a good job towards stabilizing the problem, it's significantly out of family. And so it will shorten the mission, and we're looking at a TIG on Tuesday for us down here. That's at an MET of 3:22:14. And of course, we're looking at the various types of entries, looking at procedures to reduce the load, loss of one fuel cell type procedures, and we'll be discussing those over the next couple hours.
Okay, that's certainly disappointing, but we know you guys put your best effort forward and you're doing the right thing, and we appreciate all the work that's gone into that. 3:22:14, and I imagine between now and then we'll keep marching forward with as much science as we can.
Exactly right. If you could continue with the nominal timeline for now for completing as much science as possible. And we've pretty much worked up the procedure to reduce the load and looking at potentially eventually safe in a fuel cell, but we haven't made that decision yet. We'll have words for you shortly. If you would like a face-to-face with some of the players down here, we can easily set up an OCA video conference.
Yeah, that would probably be helpful. Maybe after you've gone through your procedures and worked out your plan, and then we can have a face-to-face.
Okay, we'll pick a time in the next little while here.
As you all know, the STS-83 flight has been proceeding exceptionally well in terms of execution of the mission and the activities in the space lab. However, Fuel Cell 2 data indicates that it's potentially operating under stress. Although we have limited data to evaluate this situation, the data that we do have indicates a performance problem that might lead to a crossover through the membranes that separate the H2 and the O2 in the fuel cells. Even though the circumstances that would cause the data to behave this way is not totally understood at this time, primarily because of the limited data that we have, we have come to the conclusion that the conservative thing to do is to land STS-83 on Tuesday of next week. So we're in the process of implementing a plan to land STS-83 mission on next Tuesday.